Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode where we are spotlighting our very first Blaze Business Award winners. And today I have the honor of chatting with Nakia Whitaker Woody of KISS Virtual Services, who was our best of the best. She won the Best in Virtual Assistance Award at our summit this past summer. So, welcome, Nakia. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. So, for those who are listening, you won't be able to see, but you'll see in the show notes and you'll see on her website. Nakia has a beautiful, welcoming, vibrant image, particularly your beautiful pink hair. And we talked about that being like a very conversation starter. So, can you talk to us about your personality to begin with? Because I feel like I don't even want to talk about the business before I talk about you as a human, as a person, and who you are first.
Okay, I am an introvert. Most people don't think so, but I'm an introvert. But I have recently started a new brand in addition to Kiss, and so I had to be the face of the brand. I'm the face of both brands, but my business brand Kiss is more just me doing whatever. Whereas the other brand is me being a thought leader and a mentor and things like that. So I wanted the image to be a little better. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to color my hair. And I became a brand ambassador for an eyewear line. And so I have all these wonderful, cute, black owned frames. And so
Nice.
all of that put together with me increasing my marketing and my networking led to me being more visible. And thus,
Mm.
people asking me, like, why's your hair red? Why'd your hair pink? And why'd you decide to go pink? Or, oh, I love your glasses. I always have on a networking shirt. So I have a shirt that says, ask me what I do. So, always having conversation starters. So I'm trying to get out of the shyness, because I'm
Oh, you're
not shy
doing
when
it.
you know me. I'm not shy when you know me, but when you first meet me, it's like, oh, don't talk to you.
Well, great. I love to hear that you are allowing yourself to be visible and to be celebrated, even because that's why we're here, because you were the winner and the People's Choice Award winner for the Best in Virtual Assistants. And that is just a testament to your business. So, can you tell us a little bit more about KISS?
Yes, KISS Virtual Services is an administrative and organization virtual service business in that I try to create efficiencies and organization and extra capacity for small minority business owners.
Beautiful, beautiful. And so, what on a day to day basis, like what can we, if you took us behind the scenes, like what is Nakia doing at Kiss?
I'm doing a lot of things. I have two clients currently. I still work full time. I just
Okay.
finished renovating my office and the kitchen at my house. So like I am always doing something. When I did my office, I got three monitors, so you can't see it, but I have three monitors. Still have my work laptop over there. So I mean, usually I get up at 6 o'clock I get up at 5 and I start work at 6 o'clock in the morning. um my work is on one computer, my client's email is on another computer, and my email is on another computer, and I just multitask all day.
Okay, wow. So you have a very active brain, but you also have a knack for organization and
Yes.
compartmentalizing like what needs to be done for
Yes.
who
I
it
have
needs to be done for.
ADHD, so
You
ADHD is my
okay.
superpower.
Okay, all right. Look, you got to
If
use
I'm not
whatever
busy,
advantages
I
God
am
gave us.
super bored. If I'm not busy, I am very bored.
Okay, well, awesome, and it's great to hear the perspective of one of our winners who is an entrepreneur who is also working full time, because that is the reality for a
Mhm.
lot of us. When I started my business, it started as a side hustle, and then eventually I grew it to be able to do it full time. But that is a lot of the stories of for
Mhm.
Black women. We usually start our businesses to increase our revenue, to increase
Mhm.
the flexibility that we
Mhm.
are offered, And so it's great to hear and to see and witness um, this story is as your story as well. So what would you say are some tips for people who are juggling a full-time business and their own business? I'm sorry, a full-time
Um,
job and their own
yeah.
business.
I personally love my job. I got into my business because I loved my job and my daughter graduated high school, so I had the time. So it wasn't like I needed the money or anything. I'm comfortable, but I'm not rich. But I know for me, it is living on a schedule. I schedule my meds, I schedule my meals, I schedule time to get up from the desk. I schedule my email responses, all of
Mm,
those things to keep me on track because I am being paid for 8 hours at work and I don't want to shirk my responsibility of giving them their 8 hours. But
right.
in addition, I have the extra bandwidth to monitor my clients' emails and if something comes up. Um, when it comes to my clients, they know that I have a full time job, so full transparency has been great for me. Um,
Mhm.
and even with like midday things, if they give me advance notice, I can attend a midday meeting. So that goes on my calendar, so my boss knows not to schedule something in that. So just the organization of how you want your day to run. I know that I want to spend a certain amount of hours in my business. And I know I have to spend a certain amount of hours with my angel investors. So, I get up
Right.
at 5 o'clock in the morning so that I am at my desk at 6 and I leave at 2:30 to go and run my own business. So I mean just the organization of how you want your day to run.
Mm. What you just shared sounds a lot like a great example of discipline
Hmm.
and, like you said, setting boundaries, but also scheduling, which
Hmm.
is, I'm in that season right now where I'm seeing just how important it is. Like
Hmm.
how I need to get up at a certain time of the
Hmm.
morning to make sure the kids are taken care of. The puppy goes
Hmm.
outside and gets his food, and before I sit down and just tune out
Hmm.
everything else so that I can get started at work. And it
Yeah.
does require a level of discipline that, before I didn't really realize, but I know that there are things that if I want to maintain a level of quality about what it
Hmm.
is that I do, not
Hmm.
just in at work, but also
Hmm.
in my home, that yeah, it definitely needs to either get scheduled or
Hmm.
apply some more discipline that I had previously been
But it
applying.
also takes a tribe and it takes a support system. I
Ooh,
mean, I
yes.
have other remote workers that I co-work with during the day, so that I'm not bored
Nice.
or mind wandering, being that I am remote. And I don't do laundry. My husband does it. I do
Mm.
the cooking, he do the laundry. So I mean, just those things also help me to accomplish everything that I need to accomplish.
Beautiful. Thank you for mentioning that. That is so key. So, so
Mhm.
key. It takes the load off, especially because you've got other people's responsibilities too. So
Mhm.
for
Yep.
you to have some sort of delegation in your
Mhm.
own personal life too, it's a example of love. It's expression of love, but it's also an expression of like you're human, and so look, I'm gonna need y'all to help me out here.
Yes.
I
Now,
love
if they
that.
could learn to take dinner out, we'd be great. I have to schedule it on my calendar at 6:30 to take out dinner because every day they
Mm,
and then at six
mm,
o'clock they're like, "What are we eating?" And I'm like,
right.
"Now I gotta go out."
Yes. Oh my goodness. So, Nakia, you are, like I mentioned earlier, you are our Blaze Business Award winner. How did it
Mhm.
feel when you found out that you had won this category?
Okay, so I was at work, and I mean literally at work, not remote working because I go in the office once a week. But I was
Mhm.
at work and I was on the phone. Um, and I heard my name, and so I like texted in chat real quick. It was like, I'm on the phone, I can't come on. And then I got off the phone because I'm like, you're getting on my nerves, and I just won this award. So I got off the phone. But I mean, it was like amazing. I mean, you never want to assume because there was only two of us in the category, so you never want to assume. But I was just amazed when I heard that my tribe showed up and voted for me, in addition to, winning. So it was just amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful. Congratulations again. And
It was confirmation that I'm doing good things and that I'm being seen.
yes, you are being seen. I mean, you even mentioned that before, like intentionally putting yourself out there to be more visible,
Mhm.
because you obviously have like an amazing skill set that people are recognizing and utilizing to help them in their day to day. So
Yes.
it's good for you to, get your flowers and, stand in that spotlight to be seen and celebrated. I love that.
Mhm. Yep.
What are some upcoming or exciting things that you're looking forward to within KISS?
Um, I am attending a trip to I believe his name is Lamar Tyler, TSP Live in January. So that's a major thing for me, because I am learning to invest more in myself and my business. I recently attended my first retreat, and so that was the biggest expense that I had ever put into my business. So
Mm,
I'm learning to invest in myself more. I'm learning to um, appreciate that I am doing good things. Because I've started being a mentor. I've started my own event, like you guys having the conference and everything. So just continuing to grow. I am working on. I just recently got my SBA certification with the government, so I'm working on starting to increase capacity so that I can take on those contracts. So I mean, all the little things that are going to add up to big things.
yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you do have a lot of things going on. And I wanted to I wanted to focus on one. Is there one where that maybe you're most excited about, or like that maybe it's kind of been in the works for a while and you're excited to see it come to fruition?
In my opinion, getting the recognition that I'm getting now for kids is coming to fruition because I started my business in 2018. Then we
Mm,
had COVID. I took the time during COVID to increase my skills and get better and all those things, especially since I was new to the virtual world.
mm-hmm.
Um, and then I took a break. My daughter was murdered in November of
Oh,
2021, so I took a break, and just the culmination of all of my clients have been referrals through
yeah.
friends of mine. So I've never done marketing, so all of this to me is the fruition. So all of this have has been in the works to get me here. So I
Mm,
mean, it's just icing on the cake.
yeah. Nakia, what keeps you going?
uh, ADHD. What keeps me going? I am seriously an overachiever. I've always been an overachiever. I like being an overachiever. I got awards, so I like being an overachiever. I like learning new things. It's just innate in me, so it's a part of my personality, and so it works out for me.
Nice. And on that end, because I know you said you recently went to a retreat as well. How was that retreat experience for you as an overachiever who likes to go and be doing things? Was it restful? Did you allow yourself to rest? Like what did that look like for you?
It was hard. It was very hard for me because it was 13 of us, women-owned minority business owners. Um, we were all in one house together in Airbnb. We had a private chef, so that was an experience because I'm a picky eater, and I had to get down when to get down just to eat. Also to meeting people. I was very nervous because I am shy, and then too I was like, my little business was invited to this. Do I deserve to be here? So it was intimidating. But when you get there, it was not intimidating at all. All of the women were very welcoming, opening, and fun. When we were doing the coaching, you learn that they have the same problems and troubles you have, so it made it more relatable and real, so that I didn't think that, oh, my little business didn't deserve to be here. So it was a really good experience. I got to do yoga for the first time. I got to
Nice.
do sound bathing for the first time.
Mhm.
So there was definite activities in there to help you rest. But like I said, I'm not a restful person. So it was like frustrating, but I understood the assignment and I tried to lean into it.
Beautiful, beautiful. And that's all we can ever ask of ourselves is to at least try.
Hmm.
You took a big step
I did.
in, going there, people you didn't know, and sacrificing some of the luxuries that you usually have when you're
Hmm.
in your own space, in your own house, and in your own kitchen. But I love to hear that you still leaned in to allow that experience to nurture
Hmm.
you in a way that maybe you didn't realize before, and that you had a
Yeah.
good time. Well,
Yes.
beautiful. Well, we are so very proud of you, Nakia. We are glad to be able to add Best in Virtual Assistants at the Blaze Business Award to one of your many accolades.
Hmm.
And we're grateful to have this conversation today to get to know you a little bit better. Would
I'm
you?
grateful that you included the category. I mean, most people are still unfamiliar with the niche and all that is included or can be included in it. So I was just grateful that it was included.
Beautiful, beautiful. And let our listeners know how they can connect with you, see how you are out here being a brand ambassador and a thought leader. We love to stay connected with you, Nakia.
On Instagram, I am Keep It Super Simple VA. I'm from VA and I'm a VA.
Nice.
And my website is kissvirtualservices.com.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Nakia.